Big scrum in the left wing corner. Up to Fowler's shot. Saved by Youngstown. Saved by Youngstown. The view from the top of the mountain is everything that I thought it would be. The Youngstown Phantoms are the 2023 Clark Cup champions. From the Covelli Center in downtown Youngstown, Ohio, the United States Hockey League is proud to present the 2023 Clark Cup playoffs.
The 6th seed Cedar Rapids Rough Riders will be coming back to Youngstown to take on the 2 seed our Youngstown Phantoms. These two teams playing 6 games this season, each team winning 3 of those.
All right, let's go here. Okay, game 1, what we played for all year. Make sure we're face-off ready. Make a decision, make it easy on ourselves. The harder you work, the easier it gets as you go here. Okay, don't leave anything on the table. Don't take anything for granted. We're at home, decent crowd for the first round. Okay, let's light them up. All right, here we go. Let's go.
In low-scoring games, it's not outside the realm of possibility that one of these games at the least could go to overtime.
You can roll for initiative here at Youngstown. The 2023 Clark Cup playoffs are underway. Check of Rakovian. Shoveled behind the cage, skating into it. Serbone brings it to the right side. To the point for Strathman. Shot through traffic. They score! Andrew Strathman through traffic opens the scoring for Youngstown in the postseason.
And what a goal to start off these Clark Cup playoffs. And Matt, those towels waving in the air in the stands here at the Covelli Center, that is such a pretty sight to see.
Left on the power play. Into the box looking for Perkins to take the pass. Now it's Patillo with the wrister. That is also blocked. That fell gross. And it's Perkins picking up the loose puck. He scores!
And just great job by Matthew Perkins following the puck, getting the loose puck and putting a shot on net.
With control, Gross with the shot he scored. It's a power play goal for the Rough Riders. The net is empty for the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. So 6-on-4 power play. Center point. Walsh left circle. Down low in front. They score. Just a trickling puck. 1:11 left in regulation. And we're going to sudden victory overtime. Low slot. Nobody for Youngstown can get a touch. As a hard pass out to center, and now coming ahead is Jack Musa. Musa in on Fowler's shot, made the save, and then covered the rebound. Pass chipped back out to center by Youngstown, and that will do it for the first overtime period. Right half wall. Couldn't make the pass, spins away from Sharp. Cycled down low for East Guy. Kenton starts stop, puck stolen, came out in front. Score! And it's Serbone! Sayonara! Arriba Archie! Adios! Avida Zeta Aloha! All mean goodbye! And it's Serbone, the walk-off winner for Youngstown. They lead the series 1-0.
Track 1! Yeah! This one's pretty obvious, but you just got to go play and win your next shift, and I think Bones did a great job. Obviously, getting the game winner was huge, and for us, guys like that with his experience are invaluable to our locker room.
Phantoms lead 1-0. Cedar Rapids. They lose tonight, their season is over. They've already faced an elimination game this postseason.
Identity, reload, battle, okay, win our sticks, win our pucks, all the little things to shake hands tonight, all right? Win the special teams battle, we win the game, okay? Let's be going for 60 minutes here. Come on, come on! Starting on left, we got 8-6. In the middle, we got 9-2, 4-2, 2-7, 17. Fowler in the game.
Serbone and Walsh at center ice. Roll for initiative, we are underway here. Heads into the zone with the shot right. Against Serbone. One-timer, Whitelaw, he scores! There's a snake in my boot! William Whitelaw, the one-time blast! Ford Gross, fanned on his pass, swept around the boards by Bassins, picked up by Whitelaw. Will into the zone, dancing around one man to Wilson, scores! Jack Wilson puts the Phantoms ahead with 10:59 left in regulation. Left in regulation, and the Youngstown Phantoms have a date in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Chicago Steel. Final score here tonight, Youngstown 3, Cedar Rapids 1.
That's an unbelievable hockey team that plays extremely hard. It was an old school series. There was a lot of physicality.
Good luck in the Eastern Conference Final.
Thank you. Thanks for all you guys' support.
Not very much. Second pose in a row. Missed the net, guaranteed. Yeah. That's another apple for me. Yeah. Better have that on video.
Yeah.
What a muffin.
Yeah,
Goalie has to have that.
All that in a bag of chips today, bud.
Whitelaw only scores when you have the camera on.
Wow.
Yes.
Live from the Fox Valley Ice Arena for this Eastern Conference Finals matchup featuring the visiting Youngstown Phantoms and the Chicago Steel. On a line with Perkins and Varner, but meanwhile the Steel's trying to work in tight. Perkins is going to swap this out. Might be a chance here for Sabota on his horse. And it went off of Bufflin and in. Leotrella left point, curls in tight. Patella goes across. One-timer stop, rebound, score! Santrella, 2-0. And Celebrini tripped up there. Nothing called. Wolf. Now it's a chance. Mishik the other way. Twirls Wilson. Cross score. LaChance on the one-timer, and the Phantoms in cruise control. 3-0 in game one. Dowd's chance off a body out front. Phantoms more bulky and heavy, able to scrape. And Wilson's going to get the primary, I believe. Trying to launch it left. It tees the left point down. Shot. Never got through. Rebound. Hayes just stopping the gator. Cleared and out. The Phantoms. Mishik goes right to Whitelaw in the empty net. Game one to Youngstown. 4-1 Phantoms to the Comfort Inn Suites. Geneva happy. League presents game two of the Eastern Conference Final between the Youngstown Phantoms and the Chicago Steel. Up high to Hagens. Fake on the one-timer, Perron. Puma Cat. 50-second Steel power play. Able to make some room. Puma stretches, score! Delaney and Major forward-wise. This is going to float to Chuck. He'll go right down in tight. Back hit, score! Equalize the series. As Joyce slaps the puck down and a little extra now. Serbone going out with his former teammate.
Yeah, so as far as going into this game, like we talked about, the Phantoms are going to be coming into this game with an angry Jacob Fowler.
You can roll for initiative because we are underway here in game four. To Mishiak to Whitelaw, 2-on-1 developing. Whitelaw down the right side, tried to bring it to the backhand, but cut in front. And I think that Mans might have got the poke check on that. Now in front, they score! The god of goals, did he strike again? Hart, Centrella, through the box, away from the east guy to Mishiak, 5 seconds left in power play. Shot, score! And he'll get it to Serbone. Serbone to Nick Williams into the zone. Nice back check there by Chris Delaney. Tripped down, nothing called, and they score! LaChance behind the cage, threw it back out in front. Mans was out of position, but it squirted wide of the crease. Strathman, shot, score! As the Covelli Center crowd counting it down, here is from the officials' crease. Pittner throws it into the Chicago zone. The Youngstown Phantoms have a 2-1 series lead in the Eastern Conference Final as they win Game 3 by the score of 4-1.
Phantoms hosting the Steel in game number 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Drop back for drop back for Harvey as he spun it away from Bischoff. Harvey into the zone. Down the left side, shot, score. Up the wall, Rozzi. Cycled it back into the corner. Fowler at the hash marks. Fowler sprinting to the bench. Cervone toward the net. They score! Directed into the zone, past Strathman, second effort he will. And ladies and gentlemen, Game 4 is going to overtime. Chicago controlled the neutral zone draw, swept into the Youngstown end by Harvey. Wilson got to it behind the cage, around the kick plate to LaChance. Cross-ice feed to Whitelaw, didn't click it first. Second effort, Whitelaw backed his way into the zone. Around the yellow boards to Mishiak. In front, Whitelaw scores! Sayonara, arrivederci, adios, auf Wiedersehen, and aloha. All mean goodbye, Chicago. Youngstown is going to the Clark Cup Final.
I mean, our guys all year long, they've never quit. I mean, listen to this place. It's unbelievable. Like, the result our guys show every single day, it's something special.
Like that? Artificial, Letty? This ain't artificial. This is sombrero cheddar. High blocker! Oh, I had it! Oh, that hurt so bad. Yeah, that didn't sound good. Rolling in the deep. Yeah! May, block shots. Oh! Yeah, give me one, give me one. This is leak. Gotta get big low. Oh. Thanks, Dottie.
This is kind of an interesting fact. Everybody keeps bringing this up on social media, but Youngstown and Fargo were actually both in the Clark Cup back in 2018. They met in the finals and Fargo won. It'll be really fun. I think this is going to be a really interesting series.
At the end of the day, gentlemen, 10 days in May, right? 10 days in May, you've done an unbelievable job all season. There's one thing left to do, okay? And you live forever. We talked about it before the series. Okay, 10 days in May, let's look back on these moments fondly. You've done it all year. There's one more step.
On is Isagai. Pass in front. They throw it in front. A backhanded pass from Watson. Cleared and able to keep it in for the Phantoms. Patilla. Left circle Whitelaw. As will be 5-on-4 shortly. Shot, save, traffic in front, comes loose. Whitelaw controls, shot, and score! Fargo couldn't clear away the rebound. The came back to William Whitelaw. Into the forehand and scores a power play goal. And all kinds of traffic in front on Castro. And Youngstown makes it hurt. Sharp angle shot at the side of the goal that time. Palanichuk looks to control. Now back out for Link. Link tries to clear the zone, kept in. Shot was blocked. Jack Wilson tried to throw it on net. Never got to Castro. Here's a shot. That one's in for a goal. Like Miles Gunty went top shelf that time and scores to make it a 2-0 game. And it was Gunty. From the right circle skating in. Looked like he went up top to beat Castro. And the Phantoms have a 2-goal lead. By Mankini as Betts with it. Pass for Betts. Didn't get to him, but ends up on goal on Fowler. And he's able to freeze things. They bang one into the empty net. Whitelaw, as the time runs out of this one. And the Phantoms make the long trip, over 1,000 miles worth, and come away with a Game 1 win.
Hey, big win, boys. We still got more in us, but let's come back tomorrow playing harder. And good game by everyone. Fowler, great game. Nick Williams, good game. Chancer, everyone, good game. This guy scored a big-time goal when we needed it the most. And Miles Gunty.
Hey, it's a big fucking win for us, boys. We know we're fucking better than these guys. Let's go 2 fucking more.
Back here at Shields Arena, crowd filling in on this kind of a soggy Saturday in the Red River Valley. Game 2 of the Clark Cup Final. The Youngstown Phantoms and the Fargo Force. Youngstown, their second appearance in the Clark Cup Final.
Right here. What would you do? What would you do for that? 2 more. Do our jobs.
Through center and poke checked away. There's the chance coming across the line. Whitelaw in on Bozer as they're going to be penalty coming. First one there for Youngstown. Catalano at center. Catalano comes across the line. Down the left wing boards, puts the brakes on at the left circle. Pass. There's a shot and a goal. Stick handling and scoring, and Miles Gunty gets his second in as many nights. And Youngstown strikes first. The goal, 2:49 into the second. Phantoms lead 1-0.
Is that our little buddy?
Just come off the bench. Link back and a shot, and he scores to tie it up at 1. The right circle puts the brakes on, works his way in, shot, clean look, glove save, Fowler. And we are headed to overtime here at Shields Arena. Marin off for 9. Bouncing puck to Patilla at center. Rozzi. Check away, neutralized by Link. Rozzi gets it back. Here comes Youngstown again. Stick handling Servon. Shot! Scores! And the Phantoms win it in overtime.
That's the most excitement I've seen out of Fowler all night. He's been so calm, cool, and collected. He exploded out of his crease to go meet his teammates.
2 is better for the Phantoms, and they'll head back to Ohio with a 2-0 lead, needing just one more win.
Shane's there at the end. Willie, as always. Yeah. Boys. We got one more, but oh my God.
One more.
Finish off there in the overtime.
Yeah, there's a reason why we brought Andy in from Omaha, and I think the role he's played as our, driving centerman down the middle of the ice has been phenomenal, and he's a big-time player. He's been through these playoffs with Chicago before.
Phantoms fever has taken a hold of Youngstown. The team is 1 win away from scoring the Clark Cup, and they'll take their shot tomorrow night in front of a sold-out crowd.
We're trying to turn the city around and turn it more into a hockey city than it is right now, but I think we're doing a good job of it, and we love being here.
You're going to have over 6,000 people at the Covelli Center Friday night. It is going to be incredible.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Covelli Center in downtown Youngstown, Ohio. Joined by Jared Vinecourt, we are preparing for Game 3 of the 2023 Clark Cup Finals. Youngstown leads the series 2-0. Youngstown 5-0 at home when they can end a playoff series in their history, including 2-0 this year. Jared, how about this crowd, man?
We got a sold-out crowd here at the Covelli Center. It's loud. Phantom fans are excited, and we're ready for some Youngstown Phantoms hockey here in the Covelli Center.
You've earned this right now. One more time, 60 as hard as we can go, and you live forever. One more time, let's go. Come on. 2-4, 9-0, 8, 2-7, 1-7, follow the game!
Roll for initiative. Game 3 is underway. Rozzy to Williams, to Rozzy, to Isegai, one-timer, nice save by Marinoff. Nice set play there by Youngstown. Zone cleanly, it's gonna roll into the corner for Shaspy. 2 seconds and 1 out of the box is Brett Link, as in front, quickly Varner, tipped it on net, and Marinoff. Wall to LeChance, and out to Whitelaw. Whitelaw with a lane, backhander kicked out by Merrill. Strathman to Servone, to Strathman. Shot off the bar! The bench, Servone to the loose puck. Bones to Rozzy, back to Bones, shot, Merrill made the save, huge rebound. Nobody in the slot for Youngstown. Knocks Rozzy off. Servone, steal, shot, score!
And listen to this sellout crowd in the Covelli Center. 6,000 plus. This place is going nuts.
Plotchuk shot blocked by Misiak. He's going to club it down the ice. Trying to skate into it is Shane LeChance. Big scrum in the left wing corner. Up to Fowler's shot. Saved by Youngstown. Saved by Bischoff. The view from the top of the mountain is everything that I thought it would be. The Youngstown Phantoms are the 2023 Clark Cup champions.
Let's go. Yes, sir, Matt. Yes, sir.
A 24 save shutout gem by Jacob Fowler.
And what an incredible game from this Youngstown Phantoms lineup. Fowler with his 6th shutout on the season. His first in the playoffs. Unbelievable showing here at the Covelli Center. What a team effort.
Youngstown Phantoms history belongs to this team of 2022-2023.
They've come up for me a lot this year. I don't care if that game was 30-20. I mean, we were scoring the last goal, and it was an unbelievable feeling when that clock hit 0.
I don't know what else to say other than he's amazing. I mean,
they deserve this. We knew this was how tonight was going to turn out, just because of how hard they compete and how much they're bought in and how much they love each other.